Yeah, retail seems really tough in this time of the year. I try to be extra nice to retail. First of all, I always try to be cool with everybody who works retail anyway, or restaurants or servers or whatever. Because, you know, there's so many shitty people you have to deal with that I try to be cool to people. But I try to be extra nice during the holidays and super easy to deal with because I feel so bad for everybody who has to work retail in the holidays. That sucks. All right, here we go. Xian versus Punk. Real big problem for Punk in this matchup is going to be the distance on V-skill, throwing off his spacing on punishing. So he's going to have to start using roundhouse to catch it a little bit more. Ooh, I'm just trying to get in there with that whip punish. One thing that's important that you're seeing here in this already is the V-skill. There's got to be a duck, or there's got to be a stand block from Punk. If you guys don't know how hitboxes work in Street Fighter, I'll teach you something here. When you duck, your hitboxes are a little wider. This is like your hitbox of your character when you're playing Street Fighter. A little wider, right? So you can see that Karen can be hit in a pretty decent amount of the screen, right? So that's where you can be hit at. Your hitbox is a little wider. When you stand up, as you can see by this whiff here, your hitbox becomes taller, right? So you're not as wide. So stuff like that crouching medium kick will miss you because you stood up and your hurt box will change. So that's why in a situation like you're seeing right here, right, where the V-skill hits, right, because he's ducking, he's got a wider hurt box, right, a little wider on the ground, and then this crouching medium kick misses because when Punk stands up, he becomes thinner. Think about it like like that, right? When you're ducking, you're a little wider, and you can be hit by stuff like that. But when you stand, you're thinner. You know when you sit down in a chair and your stomach like looks bigger when you sit down, but then when you stand up, you look normal again. Think about it like that.
Benefit him or do the opposite. He's in the corner now early.
Standing medium kick working out pretty well right now. Look at the corner control from Punk.
Oh, damn, I actually can't believe that stayed in the front.
He said he was a space control master.
Delays it.
That might be stunned already.
Get that meter up.
Throw.
Standing reset. Yeah, that's Punk really likes that standing reset.
Get that meter up.
Fierce into Risenha, and then you just take the throw after. Throw or throw bait is the constant mix-up.
Yo, Punk is known for that. Like, it's so scary because
it's not even if you're fat. Even if you're skinny, you look chubbier when you sit down.
Make you susceptible to the throw, and you gotta stay on your toes.
Yeah, and he's so good at baiting you.
Ooh. Whew, what a whiff punish. That's a good example again. This is the same kind of This is the same kind of range that we saw. Damn, that was nice. Same kind of range we saw earlier, where crouching medium kick, if he stayed standing, might not have reached, but he blocked. He was expecting uppercut. It looked like. That's the classic, right? Whiff the roundhouse. Immediately catch him trying to move after. Good of Xian not to hit a button there. Got him. Nice whiff punish. Man, Punk's ground game is so good. And Ibuki's buttons are a little stubby. They're strong, but they're a little stubby. And if you have a character like Karen, you can kind of abuse her on the ground. The real strength that Ibuki has in this matchup is that Karen has low vitality, and she just gets mixed up. So if you find a hit with a bomb, then she dies, right? I think he could have actually killed. There it is. All right. Punk got sent to loser's bracket by Nemo first round.
That's how you know we looking at business, Punk.
Stubby just means shorter. Right? Her normals don't reach incredibly far. The down strong does, right? He got sent to loser's bracket by Nemo and then lost to Moke. Nice walk on her. That's nice and clean, right? Really harassing with V-skill. This is probably one of Ibuki's best pokes on the ground. It has pretty far range, and it pulls her back when she starts up, so it's really useful in that situation. Yeah, I know about going frame by frame on YouTube. You're talking about going forward and backwards. But I click on it to stop and go because I'm holding onto my mouse, so it's like the easiest way. Anyway, check out this punish on the landing frames. He walks under right here, the whiff, make it miss, duck it, boom, punish the landing frames.
Keep Karen away from you. Do not want to have to deal with any of these knockdowns that walk up, stand like.
Yeah, Ibuki doesn't have the furthest range normals, but she has humongous comeback factor. Great way to approach. Her V skill helps her out on the ground a little bit.
Confirm off the crouch medium.
Look at the damage Jump on that bar right there. Look at this.
Oh,
Ah,
that's gonna be the first game.
Nice.
There.
I think her footsies are not bad for a mix-up character, but they're not like Karen buttons, right? They're not like incredibly difficult to deal with like that. I guess they're not that bad. Crouching medium punch is the real offender, but you know, this right here. Ooh, you see that?
Oh, there's that whiff again. Big
He just
punish.
makes
That's
it
gonna be the
whiff
first game.
by stepping right out of range. Gets whiff punished.
Too quick.
Brutal.
Getting away with sticking that medium
This is a really
punch
close
out
set
all
that
day.
these two have, if I
Sure,
remember
it's
correctly.
Punk.
But that was a big problem for Xian, right? He really wants... You know that crouch strong is the button that he's going to hit in a scenario like that. So all you do is make it whiff by standing out of range. Sammy, did you know that Ringe hates Laura? I didn't know that much.
Died like that from pressing the medium punch at all this weekend.
Yeah, V-skill again. Notice that the V-skill pulls him back. So Punk can't be too aggressive with how he hits grounded buttons, right? Because if he hits a button from like right here, like see, that's a little dangerous because if he had done V-skill, see that Ibuki, she was like right here, right? But when she does the V-skill, the center of her body gets pulled back to like over here. So it's harder to hit her. And then he can do the V-skill and just, yeah, again, checks after with standing light kick.
That's classic Xian right there.
Just a little buffer to see if Punk's going to hit a button.
Buffering with that light kick. Air to air confirmed.
Take the Rida for knockdown. And yeah, throw. Nice and safe,
Great
right?
round so far from Xian.
Activation.
Caught him hitting a button. Oh, air at flip out. He almost got a punish. Nice.
Mistake, execution error.
Wow, command dash through, and that's a pickup. I don't know if he had to do EX Kunai. I think he was committed to it. He could have done like Fierce.
Yo, the hat's off. Look at that green hair. He is repping
Fierce
his
Rida.
so proud. The hair is green too.
No, he hates fighting Laura. I didn't know that he hated that.
Razor in the building. Missed his whiff punish there.
All right, Ash Cliff. Have a good one. I hope you guys. Oh my god, I think he tried to whiff punish too late. I think you guys. I hope you guys all have a happy holiday.
Crouch medium kick.
Look at this. I think he tried to whiff punish at the last second, or a little too early.
Right now. That spacing coming from Xian is looking a lot better.
The only thing that Punk can do to beat this preemptively is, yeah, again, Roundhouse will beat the V skill. But you have to like try to crush it early. Otherwise, yeah, again, you see the pullback on it, right? This is what makes her kind of tough to deal with on the ground. Her regular buttons are not super far range generally, but this V skill is probably her best poke, right? In the sense that you see that scenario right there where he tries to stick out Roundhouse and it misses. Look at this. He's swinging the Roundhouse and Ibuki's in range of Roundhouse right here, right? You can see where she is on the screen. But right when he goes to get close, the V skill pulls her away. And it's just a clean punish.
Very deceptive. And again, it connects. It's really making a difference right now in this second game.
And look at that.
Beautiful little frame trap there with a light kick into the crouch medium.
Missed it.
Medium kick, though.
He could side
It's
switch here.
opened up. Not
No, he just takes the damage.
Punk getting into
Nice
this.
little throw too. So he got about 50% so far on this
Nice
trigger.
heavy kick. Activation.
He doesn't have V-reversal available. Yeah, combo off of it. Nice work. Xian is such a smart guy. EX Kunai.
Activation.
Command dash up, throw. The bomb is timed so that he gets a bounce off of it. Back strong. Second kunai for the explosion. Heavy punch Rida.
Oh my
Ouch.
goodness.
Yo, Xian with the quick
Execution.
turnaround.
He made that throw really count.
Did you see that choice there, Steve? Back medium punch into the light punch, medium punch, EX kunai.
Quick
For the
turnaround.
maximum damage, all from a throw.
Yep, that's the dangers of playing against that character, right? The throw game is so risky. Again, you got to know the proper button to challenge with after your V skill. Punk is getting a little greedy here. And after the V skill, he's trying to, yeah, he tried standing medium kick, standing light kick buffer from Xian again.
Those combos. I'm so proud of that. That looks so cool.
It is generally better to take the throw, yeah, but in that situation, it certainly is not. There are exceptions to the rules. You notice that. They teach you English, and then they teach you all the exceptions.
Already much better than he did last time I saw these guys play. One apiece.
I like the defense already.
Crushed him.
Counter.
Caught him hitting those medium buttons, man. You got to be careful about playing that mid-range.
Back that's from Punk. Not something that you often see him do. Just having to get out of there. Feeling the
All
pressure
right,
now.
take the back throw.
Corner.
Wake up.
Damn, again, yeah, the float on that caught him off guard. We just saw that happen with Yukidon and Luffy, right?
No compromise.
The heavy command dash has like a weird kind of float at the end of the animation. Yeah, that was bomb anyway. Kunai bomb. Kunai is negative on block, but very low blocks then. So it's one of those things where if you don't press a button immediately, you just kind of miss it.
Yo, Xian's picking up speed right now.
arm jump out of nowhere and wake up. Punk just hasn't seen it before.
In the corner, nonetheless.
Right.
Man,
Like,
you
I
see
don't
that
wanna be
Punk?
here, I'm out.
He's trying to whiff punish and he gets the confirms.
Push to the corner.
So like he like hits a button, and if it's not a real whiff punish, he can still confirm it or not. Oh my god.
Oh, but Punk was so ready. How are you ready for that?
I can't. Yeah, I actually can't believe he punished that command dash.
Good.
Activation here.
Backdash. That was a really safe option. Yeah, she was too far to threaten you with anything. Nice, nice, nice. She was too far to threaten with anything right here, right?
Low forward, man.
This activation here,
Good.
when he does kunai activate, like what is she gonna hit you with if you backdash here, right? There's not a lot here, so he backdashes to completely avoid this mix-up.
Oh,
I'm out.
out. I love it. Not interested. And there's
Nice
the
work.
medium.
That low forward, man. It's too good. He is a footsie master, man. You said it themselves. And I'm starting
Oh, I'd have to see it again though, Reaper. Sorry, I missed it. If it comes up again, let me know. Oh, nice whiff punish. That time he was in the right space.
Well, anyway. But seriously, this kid whiff punishes stuff that I've never even seen whiff punish before. Consistently too.
Yeah, and they're both playing at this range where they can actively react to these moves and try to whip punch.
Crushed him. Yeah, it looked like the startup of V skill. That time he caught him before it was. Oh,
Wow.
that was a solid defense to hit the jab. You know, people don't talk about defense as being anything more than blocking, but defense is also knowing when to attack defensively, right? Like knowing when to fight out of pressure. This is a good example of it, right? He shimmies in and out, and he hits a button. He's like, no. I'm not going to let you continue this or keep up the offense. Like, good defense is also knowing when to press buttons when you're down, or when to challenge with uppercuts, or when to backdash, or any of those things, right? Those all add up and count for defense. It's not just blocking. Punish, yeah. That's also, that's another example, right? Good example of defense.
Punk turns it around.
Jump in again.
Being ready to react to stuff like that. You know, Ibuki command dash, Ken V skill, Laura command dash. All those things, right? You got to be ready for to challenge those on defense. That's a good example of good defense.
Next generation of Street Fighter here. And he's checking so well. Like you said, crouch medium kick. Even
It's like active defense, right? Defense is not just sitting there and blocking and waiting until it's over. It's like reacting and playing smart on defense to see what's going to happen, right? Got to be active on your defense. You can't be lazy on defense. Jesus Christ, that was. Oh boy. I actually can't believe that button's active. The active frames collided. That was wild. Yeah, Meaty gets combo. Went for the reset.
Yeah, I wanted to see more throws now because Xian hasn't been biting.
Alright, he got him. He hasn't hit Fierce that much yet. Oh, Meaty slide. I think that's plus. I think he got a combo on hit too. I can't believe he cornered himself.
Fighting out of the corner. Punk in trouble.
Yeah, that's the catch jump out. Nice. Any side switch throw kill. He's too smart. Side switch. And then throw will kill right here. So he forward dashes, backs up, and then he jumps. And even if Punk was not in recovery here, it's fake cross up. Pulls you back to the front. Damn, that's a buff mix up. That's like a triple layered mix up. It's a throw bait into a fake cross up.
I know, right? What's going on?
What the hell's this about? Hey, popped off right now.
I like the backdash.
Punish, yeah. He walked right into range. That's another skill that's important when you're playing footsies, right? Is walking forward and blocking a move like this. When spaced out, this move is relatively safe, but if you walk point blank like that, you'll make it unsafe. It's a really useful skill. Like, this is something you have to use against dive kick characters, walking forward and blocking the dive kicks at a higher height to make them more unsafe.
Wake up with a ting. Oh, jab,
Wake up with a ting. Stun? Yeah.
Oh, Steve.
I'm sorry.
Oh, man. Call it like it is.
Neutral jump.
Oh,
Gets him to
clean
reach.
offense. This is a really bad spot to be.
The back and forth is so scary, man.
It's a classic pump round. Okay, all right.
The
we've got
crowd
some USA
starting
chants now.
to awake. The USA chants.
Oh, whiff
All right.
punish of Shen's now.
That was like a little whiff punish of your whiff punish.
USA chant.
You stick out a button, and you say to yourself, all right, well, I'm pretty sure Punk's going to try to whiff punish this. So when he tries, I'll just do it again.
Oh, whiff punish of Shen's now. Catches that medium missing.
Oh, here
Gets
we
in
go.
behind. He's in the vortex. In front, good block.
Not going to spend it this time. Has full trigger available. There it is. That second roundhouse uses the activation even though it's blocked. Nice anti-air. Those stand-like kicks. Xian respecting.
Yeah, he's got the life lead. He's not taking any risk. Commits to that target combo, though, just as I said that.
Didn't guard the legs, though. Blocks the EX kunai in the air.
Oh, damn, he committed to it? Good block.
Nice block. Oh, Xian's looking sharp right now. He's trying to tie this.
Awesome round here from Xian. It's match point Punk.
What a block, honestly.
2 apiece.
He forced that uppercut by, like, just constant offense for this whole time, right? Like, he forces the block there. Then clean anti-air. He's got more and more pressure. He's, you know, he throws the kunai, air kunai, forces another mix-up, and then, again, like, eventually you just have to crack. It's just so much blocking.
2 apiece. Xian looking to cause the upset of the century. Not really an upset with him being as big as he is, but Punk could be heading out of the Capcom Cup Finals right here, right now. Steve, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Yo, the set's tied. 2-2.
You're nervous. I can see you're nervous.
I am nervous,
I
man.
can see it. You're feeling this, man. That's your guy.
Look, man, let's go. Let's go.
The biased commentary is incoming, guys. Biased commentary incoming right now. You're going to hear it. You're going to hear it. No, no. And yeah.
I'm going to just take, if I take the headset off, you guys know why. It's only because I'm sad. That's it.
It was a really close set. You know what's crazy to think about is that Xian loses to Mena and Punk for 13th place at Capcom Cup.
Xian making some proper reads. That's okay. You guys can clap. It's all right. I know you guys are a little split.
It's wild to
okay
think about,
be
huh?
a little split. It's Street Fighter, baby.
Yeah, I'm hearing that. There's definitely a lot of love for Xian in this crowd.
Yeah. I can actually hear Z.
Yeah, I can tell you after this match, I walked by. Ooh, missed the confirm. I walked by and Z was looking real sad.
Nerves kicking in. It starts to happen. Stand like kick.
Tick throw. Does he jump out here and just wake up kunai? Ah, he tried to command dash behind Punk there. Because if that punish happens outside the corner, he'll take it, right? He just doesn't want to be cornered here. This is like a miserable situation. Cornered by Karen, one of the worst situations in the game because her throw game and throw bait game is incredibly strong. Her damage in the corner is crazy, and the 50-50 on down jab into left or right when she does the command dash is brutal. All those things make it one of the strongest corner games out of any character. Whiff punish? That was an uppercut attempt. Definitely an uppercut right here. So Punk thinks to himself, all right, he's going to dash under me and I'm going to uppercut. So he inputs backwards, quarter circle, and punches, right? But because Xian ends up in the front, it's just quarter circle forward, medium punch. Which is just, you know, nothing. That's nada. It's not a special move for her. So it's an accident.
Hard kick connects. Ready for the forward dash too.
I like the check.
That wake up jab's been getting him out of a lot of situations.
Miss input ends up saving you there.
Bad V reverse.
Because he blocked. He tried to block it. Like Xian was trying to block that uppercut. Crushed him. Yeah, he tried to lean back on him. That's actually a little bit of an adjustment, right? So Punk's normal pressure here is not down strong, standing roundhouse. It's down strong, standing medium kick or crouching medium kick. But roundhouse beats the pullback on the V skill. So he's guessing that that's what he's going to do. Now both of them have V trigger. This is dangerous. V skill. Take the throw. Yeah, he can take a couple more of those. Yeah, back throw will probably kill him now. In the front, yeah, side switch. What a block, and he can kill him without bar. He was in such a bad moment, right? Punk had to panic here because double mix up, it's a side switch. Then block on this wake up because Punk just lost so much of his life. He was in such a bad position. Boom.
We're going to one more round. See, you see this dude in the front row? He's been quiet the entire time. Xian's on set point, and now he's all hyped. Get out of here.
He's a Xian fan. Xian fans with American accents.
He's been waiting. Sleeper cells. In the crowd, nonetheless. Jesus.
Never thought I'd see the day.
Damn. Oh, my God. That right there is probably... This is one of the worst things to ever get hit by. And, damn, this feels so bad. This feels so bad, right? Look at this. It's like he's like a ghost. It's like he's like Agent Smith in The Matrix. You know what I mean? Like right there, it's like he's just walking through your bullets, right? Like what are you supposed to do? You unload the clip and he just walks through it. Look at him.
In the crowd, nonetheless. Jesus.
Never thought I'd see the day.
Walks right through it. He's like, nah, man, I don't care. That feels so bad.
Bad forward heavy kick gets punished. Oh, another wake up.
Swinging for the fences. Throw.
Puts him back in that situation.
Gonna do it again. Oh,
yep.
He tried to do it again.
Bad
one more for stun.
About to stun here. Tech. Activated hit. It hit.
Oh,
God. It's a big danger. You got to guess right now.
You have to guess right.
Jump back was a really smart choice. Oh shit, 50-50 will kill. That was the best block he could have ever had. Like that block this is the most crucial moment of the set. Because 50-50 here will be the end of you. He stays in the front, he goes for down short, then he overstays his welcome with this down medium kick. And again, this is one of the things we talked about. Remember at the start of the set, when your hurt boxes change because you're standing. When you're standing, you're skinnier, so you make things whiff, and you get a whiff punish. Importance when you're playing on the ground game. Clean whiff punish to close it out. That was a really good set, man. Xian's understanding of when Punk wanted to panic on defense and go for uppercuts was really good, right? He blocked I feel like he blocked every uppercut that Punk did on defense.